Have you ever been in a situation like this? Your glasses were fine. Then suddenly the frame snapped in half. Hard to believe, right? But it just happened to me. A bad neighbor broke my glasses and handed them back. I was angry. But then I thought, wait, isn't this a perfect chance to make a video? So if your glasses are broken like this, don't worry anymore. Because I've come up with an idea you probably never expected. The first step is this: don't rush to glue or weld anything yet. What matters most right now is bringing the frame back to its original shape, just like when it was still intact. I'm using very simple tools. Some tissue paper and tape. The goal is to hold everything in place, keep both halves aligned, not twisted or misaligned. Only after the shape is fully secured, then we can move on to the next step: properly bonding the two halves of the frame together. It's much more convenient if you have a welding tool here. At this step, we're welding directly into the crack, right at the joint where the two halves meet. And remember, be extremely careful. Work slowly with a light touch. Rushing even a little can easily warp the frame. If you want to reinforce the glasses frame so it won't break again, let me show you a simple welding trick. This technique might sound familiar. It's very similar to how doctors stabilize broken arm or leg bones. The difference is, with glasses frames we adapt it in a simpler way. All you need are thin but strong metal pieces, something like regular staples. Just straighten them out to form a small metal pin. As for the exact welding process, just follow the steps you see on the screen as I'm doing it right now. Pretty simple, right? The back side of the glasses frame has now been welded very securely, almost completely solid. You can see the frame holding its shape perfectly, with no bending or misalignment. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. Just flip the glasses to the front, and continue welding using the exact same technique as before, to fully reinforce the entire frame. Both the front and back are welded solid. Strength isn't an issue anymore. But this weld doesn't look good, right? That's why I'll show you how to make it look clean again. If you don't have a file tool available, I'll show you how to make a simple one yourself. All you need is a bolt and 400 grit sandpaper. It's really not complicated. Just wrap the sandpaper around the bolt and secure it with a bit of liquid glue, and you'll have a homemade filing tool ready to use. So now we've finished. A simple but very useful homemade filing tool. Now it's time to start filing. Work slowly and evenly, don't rush. Focus on the weld, filing it down little by little to make it smoother and cleaner. Be patient for a moment, and you'll see the surface improve noticeably, right as you're working. Do you see how it looks after filing? Does it look better now? Much better, right? But it's still not ready to wear yet. After this, we need to clean everything properly. And once that's done, I'll repaint the frame to make it look newer, smoother, almost like it was never broken. The paint is done. Now we just need to let it dry. How long will that take? I'd say around 10 to 15 minutes, and it should be ready to wear again. Let me ask you honestly, if you saw me on the street wearing these glasses, would you ever notice that the frame was once broken? Probably not, because looking at it now, it's hard to believe that it was snapped in half before and almost thrown away. But sometimes, all it takes is a bit of calm, a little patience, and doing things the right way to bring something you thought was ruined back into use again. And who knows, one day, when your own glasses break, you might remember this video